You left corporate because you wanted more income, more impact, more control over your time, and you built something real. But a business you built is not giving you the freedom that you set out to create. Today, I'm going to show you exactly why that happens and what has to change to build a business that finally grows beyond your time. Hi, I'm Jessica Yarbrough, top business strategist for established coaches and consultants who are ready to stop being the bottleneck in their own business and build something that scales beyond them. I work with primarily former executive and accomplished professionals who are generating solid revenue, but know that the model they built is not going to get them where they actually want to go. And if you enjoy content like this, be sure to subscribe so you know when each new video drops. Let's dive in. First, why the business you built is running you. The first thing I want to address is why this happens in the first place. You left corporate because you wanted the freedom, and in the early stages of building your business, the hustle felt necessary. You probably said yes to everything, you customized for everyone, you delivered every piece of work yourself because that is what it took to get things off the ground. But somewhere along the way, the business grew and the freedom did not. And now every client runs through you, every decision requires your involvement, every deliverable depends on your direct presence. Here's what I want you to understand. You cannot schedule your way out of this. What you're experiencing is a model problem. And until the model changes, the experience will not change either. The only path to real freedom is building a business that does not need you at the center of everything. And that's exactly what I'm going to show you how to do. Let's start with the foundation. Step one, you need to build a model designed for scale. This is the first step to building a business that grows beyond your time. You've got to get the model right from the start. And most established coaches and consultants are stuck in a model that was never really designed to scale. They built their business around custom engagements, one-to-one delivery, and offers that require them personally to show up and execute every single component. And that model has a ceiling, and that ceiling is you. When you become the go-to expert for one high-value solution, something powerful really happens. You stop customizing for every client, and you start delivering a proven framework consistently. You stop competing on price and start commanding top dollar because you are the obvious authority. And you open the door to scaling through group programs, larger corporate engagements, team-delivered solutions, and even licensing your IP to organizations. But it has to be the right solution. It has to meet that urgent need in the marketplace, and it has to be packaged in a way that sells. I had a client, Kate, who was a talented business strategist, but she was positioned in a lower value B2C market that was limiting both her fees and her scalability. We redesigned her entire model. We identified a scalable B2B market aligned with her expertise. We clarified her IP, strengthened her authority, and we built ultra high-end packages to match it. She more than doubled her revenue while working just 6 months of last year. It was the same expertise, but a completely different model. When the model is right, everything else becomes possible. Step two, codify your genius into something that scales. That's how you build a business that grows beyond your time, right? You need that repeatable framework built around the urgent need. When you codify your approach into a clear, structured framework, everything changes. The work becomes repeatable. It can be taught to a team. It can be delivered consistently across clients and across delivery models without you being physically present in every conversation. Think of it this way. Your ideal clients are in a valley of pain. They have a serious problem. They desperately want to get to the mountain of potential on the other side. Your codified IP becomes the bridge that takes them from where they are to where they want to be, and you become the Sherpa who's going to guide them across it. Once that bridge is built and documented, others can help clients across it too. That is when you move from being the only person who can deliver the results to being the architect of a system that delivers results at scale. I had a client, Misha, who brought decades of expertise to her work, but much of it was being delivered under the umbrella of other organizations. We helped her redefine her offer around a more urgent, high-value problem for corporate clients. We repositioned her as a strategic partner, and we helped her build the confidence and structure she needed to sell at a completely different level. Within 5 months of working together, she closed a $360,000 corporate contract and began building the team to support continued growth. Step three, build the right team. You need to build a business that grows beyond your time. And in order to do that, you have to have the right team. And this is where most coaches and consultants either wait too long or they move too fast. They wait until they're completely buried and exhausted before they hire anyone, or they hire before the strategy and model are in place, which means they add costs without adding growth. Here's the order that actually works. Get the strategy and model right first, okay? Get clear on your offer, your positioning, and your delivery framework. Then hire based on your specific constraint. So So if you have a steady pipeline of clients and you cannot keep up with delivery, your first hire after you address strategy, okay, is someone to support client experience and operations. If your constraint is pipeline, hire marketing support to execute your authority building strategy consistently. And as you grow into larger engagements, bring in aligned people who understand your framework and can deliver your work to your standard. The goal is not a big team. Okay, the goal is the right team. People who reflect your standards, who understand what you have built, and who allow you to step out of the work that does not require you so you can focus entirely on what does. I had a client, Michelle, who joined in the low six figures, but she was stuck at the center of the business. She could no longer do more to make more. We streamlined her offers into a more scalable structure, repositioned her work, increased her pricing, and put the right systems and team in place to support continued growth. She generated $300K in the first 60 days and hit 7 figures 3 years in a row. The right team does not just give you your time back, it gives your business room to grow. Step 4, build systems that create real freedom. This is how you grow beyond your time. You need to install the systems that are going to allow you to operate without your constant presence. If you have the right systems in place, everything's going to change. Like client onboarding runs without you orchestrating every step. Marketing and lead generation happen without you doing it, manually. Delivery is executed to a consistent standard without you being present in every conversation. And the business continues to generate revenue whether you are working or not. I had a client, HR, who had already built a high six-figure business, but was completely dependent on referrals and his own direct involvement. Without stronger systems, his business was limited entirely by his personal capacity. We helped him codify his approach, implement expert branding, and build structured marketing and sales systems, and then put the operational support in place so he had greater leverage. He reduced his workload significantly and began closing six-figure engagements. When the right systems are in place, you stop being the ceiling of your own business. What the business looks like on the other side is when the model is right, the offer is structured for scale, framework is codified, your team is in place, and the systems are running. The business looks completely different from the outside and it feels completely different from the inside. You're able to work with fewer clients at significantly higher fees. You're being sought after rather than chasing. And the right clients, they arrive ready to invest at a completely different level. You also get your calendar back, not just a lighter week here and there, but real-time freedom. The kind where the business runs, the revenue comes in, and you are genuinely free to be present in the rest of your life. If you want to go deeper on how to build a business that grows beyond your time, I put together a free guide called The Ladder of Influence that breaks down exactly where your business is right now and the 5 systems that move established coaches and consultants into six-figure engagements and real-time freedom. The link is pinned in the comments below. Go grab your free copy and tell me what step you're working on right now. And when you're ready to have a conversation, apply for a strategy call. Until next time.